What's happening, La Familia? How y'all doing today, family? We got a crazy one for today to talk about. Before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell icon, and turn post notifications on all. Hit that like button. That helps this video be recommended to a lot more people. And there's a lot of game that's going to be kicked out throughout the entirety of this video that truly could help somebody, man. And all it will take is just your like. Your like will help this be recommended to them as well. So go ahead and show your brother that love, man. Help out, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just refuse to. I don't get it, family. All you got to do is just hit that like button. It is absolutely free. And if you want to support the channel, there is a new function that YouTube has integrated into the overall platform. It's called a super like sticker, where you see the little heart with the money sign in it right below the video. That's a super like. You can support the channel right there and show your brother that love, man. If you feel like, if you truly love the content that we're delivering, if you feel like it's something you needed to hear, it was necessary, vital, entertaining, or anything like that, and you truly want to support in that way to help the channel grow in that way, you definitely could use the super chat sticker, or you can cash at me at $King KO, all facts, all one word, all lowercase. But that's only if you feel like you want to support in that mannerism. There's multiple different ways to support. Like, subscribe, ringing the bell icon, and turn post notifications on all is my most recommended way of supporting the channel. So if you can, show me that love, man. These videos are free. So, that's all I need from y'all. That's the payment for the time that it takes for me to make these videos. But anyways, though, man, we got that man Kevin Gates, as he went on to DJ Academic's huge platform and sit down and had an interview with him. And the tone of this interview was definitely a shiggity directed at NBA Youngboy. But he mentioned FBG Duck and his relationship with him, as well as mentioned the fact that, him and Dirk are actually blood cousins. But there was a lot of game dropped throughout this. Now, I do gotta use this man's content to dissect and react to. This is not for any copyright purposes. I'm not intending to plagiarize any of this man's content. I'm only reacting to it because, I feel like I can add more substance to it, as well as, it being the fact that y'all not supporting enough, y'all not subscribing enough to make the channel big enough to get these kind of interviews. You know what I'm saying? If you subscribe, we will get these kind of interviews. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you do that. Like and subscribe. Ring that bell icon and turn post notifications on all. But without further ado, kick that video for me one time. Believe it up, yeah, it up, yeah, it up, yeah, it up, yeah, it up.
Yeah, I do suffer from trauma.
Have you ever
Taking a life is very sacred. I hear people brag about killing. That's not no good thing. When you watch a soul leave a body, you took something that you don't have the power to give back.
Woo, what a powerful statement, man. That was a powerful, powerful statement. Did y'all hear what that man just said? You know that when you took a soul, you took something that you don't have the power to give back. That was powerful. Like, really just let that marinate for a second. That man just said a mouthful right there. Why would DJ Academics even insinuate that he was going to ask that question? Why would you ask a man, has he ever taken a life on a platform with 2.88 million subscribers? Like, you got all of these people watching you, and you're going to ask this man to incriminate himself. There's no statute of limitations on an M1. So, I mean, what makes you think that that was a question that was okay to ask?
See, a lot of these dudes talk that, but they ain't never stand over nothing and watch it leave. They never did that. Because if you did, you would be more respectful. You ain't never stand over nothing and watch it go.
That was jab number one at NBA Youngboy. That was jab number one. And he knew who he was sending this at. That's why he went on DJ Academic's podcast to do this interview. And the aggression and the tone in his voice throughout the interview really shows that this was a message for someone relative to it being just a conversation and an interview. It was to send a message. He didn't even allow DJ Academics the ability to talk throughout the entire interview. He came on here for his own purposes.
I know you dudes didn't. I could tell by your spirit. You ain't got no souls under your belt. All killers, no killers. You can look at them and tell. We know what's happening. See, like real killers don't walk around with their face all tooted up and all that. They not trying to look tough.
And that's jab number 2 at NBA Youngboy.
Because they really let off pressure. They apply pressure. Either you're applying it or you're feeling it. That's it. So a lot of times when I see people just talking about all that killing, you know, that's more like a protection mode. Like, don't fuck with me. You know, I turn into a monster.
Jab number 3 at NBA Youngboy.
But really, you need a nigga to give you a hug and tell you, hey, look, it's gonna be all right. We all go through shit. I'm proud of you. Keep going.
Jab number 4.
I ain't be talking about killing like that's a good thing. Now, if you have to, hey, you got to go like that.
That's a lot of music now, though. I think fans are a little bloodthirsty. Like
I'm gonna be honest with you because it's entertainment. It's entertainment, you know, and you gotta realize that it's entertainment.
DJ Academics is absolutely correct. The fans are bloodthirsty, but he gotta understand it. It's because of the music, and Kevin Gates is right as well. It is entertainment, but at the end of the day, you know, a lot of these dudes are losing their lives behind entertaining the masses. See, the fans gotta understand that there's a fine line between entertainment and reality. And that's the thing, man. You pushing these rappers to live in reality because there's this big narrative that surrounds the music industry that everything is fake. So all these rappers want to prove that they are real, and in return, they are losing their lives to trying to be $1 million street dudes. But that don't coincide with each other. You cannot have both, and they don't understand that. So they fall for this false reality that eventually ends them up in a casket because they try to live that facade of a street dude. It's a facade for anybody, but especially for somebody that's in the limelight. When you're a rapper, you do not live what you put in your music. That's rule number 1.
Well, last time I said I don't smoke ock packs. I make fun of disrespect the dead. I tried to kill myself before bullets still lodged inside my head. I don't do that.
Push the movement, Gates. Man, we love to see that, you know. On a mass scale, artists like Gates has the power to cut all of that out of the industry. Keep pushing it, Gates. Keep allowing these rappers to know that that is not okay. That way we can eradicate that from the culture.
That's like with FBG Duck. You can't say FBG Duck name. Man, I met that nigga when I first came out of jail. He came to my video shoot by himself. Real street nigga, man.
Go ahead and break the barriers then, Gates. A lot of people to know that you don't have to choose a side. Y'all don't have a stake in no situation.
That nigga embraced me. That nigga got on the phone with his mama, man. If you hungry, y'all tired of eating hotel food, baby, we'll cook for you. What's up? Mama Duck, I love you to death. You one of them gang members.
Oh yeah, we could tell. We could tell she one of them gang members. You see it bleeding all over her face. But rest in peace to Duck though, man. For real.
So it's like I'm supposed to let the industry pick my friends for me?
It happens though.
And there you go, Gates. Hey, I'm rocking with that one. On the cool. Do not allow the industry to tell you how you need to move. You are not a slave. That's how a man operates. See, a grown man is not gonna go with the get along gang. A grown man don't care about what the world think is hot or what the world think he should be doing. See, a grown man gonna go with his own move. I love that, Gates. But y'all hear DJ Academics. It happens though. No, it doesn't happen. That only happens to cowards. Only cowards can be told what to do. See, a coward is gonna be told how they can move. A real warrior gonna stand up and be like, hey, look, I ain't got no problem with that dude. Yeah, I rock with you. I rock with him, but I'm out of the situation. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't have no beef with anybody. I show love to who show love to me. Too many people choosing sides and just sticking there because that person got a problem with this person. That's why I love Sauce Walker to death, because that man rocks with both Fredo and NBA. One of the very few people to do that.
You know what? You know what's crazy? I don't even tell people this. You know, me and Dirk is related. And he love me. He don't feel no kind of way about how I move. He Muslim, I'm Muslim.
He shouldn't care, honestly. I know a lot of y'all might be thinking like, well, that's the ops. You know, that makes you a liability, but not for a grown man. A grown man does not operate in being messy. A grown man does not play both sides. A grown man stays out of the situation. If you got two homeboys who beefing, you're not going to go back and tell the other homeboy what this homeboy said. You know, you're going to stay out of the middle of that, especially if it's a situation that you know you can't diffuse because it went way too far. You know, you just gonna play your part. When you with this partner, you gonna be rocking with him. When you with this partner, you gonna be rocking with him. You ain't gonna never, you know, play no messy middleman.
Not as far as what they got going on. That ain't my business to get in there. I ain't gonna speak on it because it ain't my business.
This brother right here, man, Kevin Gates, hey, you a man, bro. Hey, you a man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I've been seeing Gates, man. I've been watching him for real, man. He been growing, and he's truly a man. Ain't too many men in the industry.
You nigga be telling me about all the baddest they got. I don't care about that. You ain't get caught for that. You ain't gonna lay down in that bitch and not protest and kick and scream and holler and call out to the streets and, man, no, we living like that. We gotta accept the consequences that come behind this. When you a man, you stand for what you believe in.
Even more facts he dropping. When you're a man, you stand behind what you believe in.
When you stand for what you believe in, you accept what come behind it. It's certain things I keep myself out of them type of situations.
Now I want y'all to truly listen, man, because he finna go back to taking jabs at NBA Youngboy. I want y'all to really listen, because he's not just speaking in general. He's not talking in general. He's talking at somebody. He's relaying a message. He's letting it be known. So y'all really pay attention. And this is alleged, all for entertainment purposes. But y'all just truly listen.
Because I'm going to go with my move. You win with your move and I'm going to go with my move. But hey, keep it G with me. That's all I ask of you. If you shoot and being missed, I never rat on you. Just make sure you do the same when I send it back at you. That's it.
Ball, ball, ball. Shots fired. Hey, who he talking to? I'm telling you. Hey, I'm telling you. Y'all not catching it. Y'all not understanding. You know, it's going over y'all heads. You know what I'm saying? Well, not y'all, but the people that was watching the interview. I read a couple of the comments and nobody caught on to what was going on. But keep listening.
Keep it G with me. Now, anything else, if y'all put my feet in the air, then hey, I respect it.
Now, initially, I didn't catch that DJ Academics, what he was doing, and the fact that he knew what was going on. And if you listen to Kevin Gates, if they put my feet in the air, you know, basically he ain't doing no tripping. Who is he talking to? You know what I'm saying? Now, DJ Academics started to catch on around this point. He started to really catch on. Now, he might have caught on a little earlier, and that's why he was a little shy, timid, distraught, and didn't know the words that he wanted to utilize to respond to Kevin Gates or the questions to ask, because he started to understand that this interview was not about Kevin Gates. It was about YB. It was about sending a message to YB, and he's catching on. So y'all listen very, very closely to what DJ Academics is about to say next after Kevin Gates says this. Really listen.
I don't want no smoke with nobody, but I ain't turning none down with nobody.
I don't think people mess with you. At least
because I move humble. I'm a man.
Yeah.
But this,
he said, I don't think people would mess with you. And that was a filler. He threw out a filler like, who are we talking about? I don't think people would mess with you. But then he goes on to say this.
Conversation that needed to be had. Like a lot of these dudes be talking about killing, they not even like that.
What about mentorship? Because
bingo. Now DJ Academics understands that the what he thought the conversation being about YB was accurate. And that's why he said, what about a mentorship? Knowing that Kevin Gates already mentored YB. That was kind of another filler, but it was also, you know, clarification for him. See, he was expecting Kevin Gates to come back and say, you know, I already mentored him, or just give more clarity to the situation without actually pushing for Kevin Gates to open up and speak on what he's really trying to say. But Academics is smart. He understands it. He understands what's going on. Kevin Gates really just gave it away right there, though. He told y'all these dudes be talking about killing, but they ain't even like that. I know they ain't really like that. You know what I'm saying? But keep listening, man.
I think there's a lot of younger dudes.
I'm mentoring right now. You tune in. If not, I got my own children to raise.
Well, there might be a lot of younger rap dudes who probably be like, well, this is just the way.
I ain't about to get in no kid beef.
Now they are on the same page. So Kevin Gates is being a little bit more direct by saying, I ain't getting in no kid beef. He understands that DJ Academics is telling Kevin Gates, you need to get in the middle of Fredo Bang and NBA beef, or Lil Durk and NBA beef, and squash that. And Kevin Gates responded indirectly, but directly. You know, they both going indirect at the same time. And he's saying, I ain't getting in the middle of them youngins beef. That's their situation. So they know what they are referencing to, but the world is kind of confused.
Yeah.
Who's ever put your hand around and be like, yo, listen, let me show you another way.
That's another filler from DJ Academics to make sure that they are on the same page. But at this point, he's about 80% positive that the conversation is about NBA Youngboy. But what he really wants to do is tell Kevin Gates, just be direct. Don't be subliminal. Just be straight up.
Honest, I am showing the world another way. This is my way. You can find your own way. If not, that's cool too.
Now Kevin Gates is just toying with him because he understands that DJ Academics knows that he's talking about YB at this point. So he just, picking at him because Kevin Gates is intelligent.
What you eat don't make me shit, and what I eat don't make you shit. I got my own children to raise.
That boy just toying with the situation now. He just toying.
Like Soulja Slim say, a lot of you little dudes be asking too many motherfucking questions. You're a grown boy now, make your own suggestions. Yeah, you're a grown boy now, make your own suggestions.
Rest in peace to Soulja Slim, man.
No, I ain't got time for that. I done tried all that silly ass shit. That shit fall on deaf ears. So the greatest teachers teach without teaching.
Then Kevin Gates capped it all off by giving him exactly what he wanted. I done tried all that before. That fall on deaf ears, you know what I'm saying? Who did he try it with before? We all know. NBA Youngboy. That was literally the only man that he mentored in the limelight that we seen, that we know that he's talking about. Because of course they're talking about rappers right now. And rappers, talking about being killers in these songs and acting like they steppers and doing all this. He's talking about rappers. The only rapper that we seen him mentor was YB on a mass scale that went left. And that's what he's talking about. Before y'all try to get on here and say that he's not talking about YB, just listening. Y'all don't listen enough. Y'all don't pay attention enough. You will catch it. And what better place to go and send a shiggity at YB than on DJ Academics platform, a place that YB only goes to do interview. He don't go nowhere else but Academics, whether it be Clubhouse or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He only rocks with Academics. He let that be known. They locked in tough. YB has a huge fan base that is tapped in with DJ Academics fan base. That is one of their main places to go to get YB updates because Academics is the only one that gets him. He talks to YB directly. He has his number. They are homies, you know what I'm saying? That is Academics' favorite artist. So they locked in very toughly, you know what I'm saying? So what better place to go on there to get that out there and know for a fact that YB is going to see it to speak your issue. See, that's strategic. That was strategy. DJ Academics didn't know that he was being used for a clapback until the end of the interview. Till he was already in an interview and his back is against the wall. And I bet you he gonna get a call from NBA Youngboy like, why you do that interview? You know what I'm saying? Kevin Gates knew what he was doing, man. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Wasn't too many points in here, man, where we could give too much game, but y'all know we will be back with another one. There was a lot of teaching that came by way of Kevin Gates, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot take something that you cannot give back, you know what I'm saying? Stop playing that role, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to glorify about killing and actually disrespecting the deceased, man. Ain't nothing to glorify about any of that. Definitely the game of the century that, is more important than anything else. So I didn't want to overlap that one. Just pointed out the fact that he was sending a lot of shiggities at YB. You know what I'm saying? But there is a lesson to be learned in this overall situation. And that lesson is don't ever allow somebody to puppeteer you. Don't ever allow somebody to hold the love that you have for them hostage, nor dictate your movements, because that leaves you stationary. That leaves you at a place where you have no room for growth. So don't allow somebody to do that. If they truly love you, they will respect your decisions. If you choose to go rock with somebody that they don't like because that person has something that can benefit you, if that person truly loves you, they will support whatever you got going on. And as a man, you should never be in the middle of any two men situation. That has nothing to do with you. You fall back and play your position. From the very start, it seems as though FBG Duck embraced Kevin Gates and Kevin Gates and Lil Durk embraced each other. You know what I'm saying? They had a relationship that's built by blood and loyalty. So, at the end of the day, you should never have to choose between two people who have love for you and you have love for them. So like I said, never allow somebody to dictate your movements. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this overall situation. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell icon and turn post notifications on all. Y'all already know. All praise be to the Most High. Peace and blessings, kings and queens. And with that being said, I'm out. Believe it.